Top MMA news here with Mark Holst. Mark Holst from Owama in Ontario. Mark, we last saw you here in Winnipeg. You beat Dave Zuniga. So what you fought, I think, like 3 times in MMA last year, kickboxing here in Winnipeg, kickboxing in Thailand. You know, like, bring us up to speed. So why are you fighting so much, and where you been last year?
Oh, the last year's been like slam. I've been really busy, like every fight, almost a fight every month. You know, when I go down in Thailand, I fought there 3 times in 1 month. So, you know, I've been keeping busy. You know, I like to fight. I like to put on a good show and get a lot of experience, and I know that's what I'm missing. You know, I'm 24 years old, and I want to try to get as much experience as I can and get as many fights as I can, and that way once I hopefully one day will you know, hit the big shots and hit the big league, I'll be ready and I'll have a lot of experience that can help me out.
Well, that's great. And you write on our site at Top of My News, you got the Boot Scraps column, and one thing that attracted me to your writing was all the training you do. You went to Thailand last year, you go to Jackson's. So what was Thailand like, and you know, what was Jackson's like the 2 times you've gone there?
Both of them are very different. Thailand, you know, I've been there like 5 times in total, and I've been training at different camps sometimes, all 5 times, and this time I trained in Bangkok at Sasi Prapa. And man, those guys, like, they really can train really hard. They push you hard. They wake you up at 6 a.m. and you know you're asleep. You know, they go up you know, up on your room, and they wake you up, get you back in training, and get you good fights. And you know, they really take care of you. It's a very in Thailand at Sasi Prapa, it's very like family oriented. It's a whole family there. You know, you got the grandma that cooks a meal for you and all that. You know, like it's unbelievable. At Greg Jackson, I went twice to train there at Greg Jackson, and the guys are awesome. I got the chance to train with Joe Daddy, Melvin Gillard, and a whole bunch of, you know, top guys like WC guys, Leonard Garcia, you know, and all those guys, and they were really nice. Cub Swanson too is really nice to me. And you know, at first, you know, the first time I went there, they were like, oh, they didn't know if I was there to stay or if I was just kind of like a drop-in guy that was just there to train a little bit and, you know, kind of like get all their secrets and kind of thing like that. But the second time I went there, it was awesome. Like, they really, like, you know, took care of us really good, and you know, they pretty much, you know, trained me, and I got to train with like a lot of top athletes there, and you know, UFC, WEC guys. So it was awesome exposure. And Greg Jackson, I got a private with Greg Jackson to help me out for my next fight. So I was really lucky to, you know, to have that treatment here at Greg Jackson. It's very nice people there.
All right, so you've got 2 fights coming up now. You've already got scheduled. Your next fight is with the XKL in Michigan, and you're fighting Corey Hill. You're a kickboxer. You're worried about his legs. You know, we'll talk about this fight coming up with Corey Hill. It's your biggest opponent in name, anyways. Yeah. Maybe not record. Yeah,
Corey Hill. You know, he's very tall. He's 6'4", so you know that'll be a big change for me, not having the reach, because at 155, you know, I'm 6 foot, so I'm used to having the reach advantage. I won't, so that poses a big problem. I know he's a good wrestler. On the ground or stand up, I don't know if he can threaten me, but again, on the ground he has long legs for the guard, you know, that can, you know, maybe pose some problem, and obviously the reach standing up, you know, so it'll be an exciting fight, and you know, I can't wait to get in the ring with Corey. He seems like a really nice guy, and you know, for me it's nothing personal, it's just, you know, another milestone for me, right?
And how about Sam Guillet? I think you're semi-main eventing the next Rec MMA card.
Yeah.
You thinking about that yet, or
no, not yet. Now, like, I'm really focused on Corey Hill. You know, I'm really focused on getting my fitness there and getting my skills and working the game plan for Corey Hill. So I like to take it one fight at a time. But for Samuel Guillet, he's a very tough opponent too. You know, from Montreal, and you know, we're gonna put a good show in my hometown. So I'm sure there'll be some fireworks there too.
So in your Corey Hill fights for a belt, they're lightweight championship of the world there. So is this the first MMA belt you're going for?
No, that's actually my second, because I won the Freedom Fight title, lightweight title. And so I got that belt at Owama in Ottawa, and now hopefully I'll get it from Detroit too. It's a very nice belt. They emailed me the picture, and it looks like a, you know, a heavy duty belt, a real big belt. So I can't wait for that.
Well, that's great. So fans, you can read Mark's column on Top of My News. It's called Boot Scraps. Mark, best of luck at XKL.
Exactly.
And hope you take home the belt.